We are to the finale for the Witcher Trio tournament to kick off our quarantine series, season 13 here of HRL. Going to be Vizima AX. This one is conky, and we have like the Eagle River, you know, the conkiest of TRSs to kick off the season with. I would argue that, and one of the cleanest ovals. I would argue that we have the conkiest AX as well to start off with. So a lot of gains to be made on this track, but a lot of time to be lost too. This is a pretty tough track. Those whoops are super tricky. This jump can be tough if you're side by side. This section, as simple as it looks, can screw over a lot of drivers going for the fast line there. And then the sand section has plenty of options. So a lot of things, and a rollover too. So pretty short AX, but very tricky and can cause a lot of issues. Winners for the heats. Interestingly enough, we're keeping up with the new winners. Hunter wins the first heat, and Roman wins the second one. So as far as heat wins have gone, you know, pretty well spread out so far. So nice job on that front. But yeah, Hunter getting a heat win on an AX. What? But yeah, kind of crazy. He's actually looking really solid. But let's get the lineup here. It's going to be Hunter first, Roman second, Fireball third, Luke fourth, fifth Armada sixth, Atlantic Champ 7th is going to be Slaunch, 8th Opix, 9th Camby, 10th Sector, and 11th is Shift. Gate is up, ready to drop, and it's a pretty tough, tight start on this track, so we see some drivers get cheesed early on. We are green. Gate is down. Who's going to get the whole shot? Looks like, I don't even know what you'd call it, like maybe whoever gets to the finish line first is going to be Hunter takes it, and a 3 wide behind him. Holy. And now you can already tell off the start, those whoops may be the trickiest part of the track. There's a lot of tricky parts of the track, but the whoops are tough. Sand section's tough. Like, this track's crazy. I think 29 lap race here, 29 lap mains. And look at this, it's Hunter leading the pack early on. Hunter, Luke, and Roman the top 3 right now. So yeah, Hunter looking really strong on this track. See drivers spread out all over the pack so far. Really tight too, this indoor space for this arena cross. Really feels like an arena when you're racing on this one. Close battle for the lead. God, I love the Tomax on the whoops on this track. That shit is so cool. Let's get a look at all these guys going through the whoops. So they take it differently. Oh, Camby, really nice right there. Fireball with a lot of work to do. And Hunter goes down in the front. And Roman messing up in front of him too. So be a 2 wide battle. Roman and Luke going for the lead. Hunter lost a bit of time there. And Luke hopping through the whoops. Going to take the lead here. Hunter, oh my god, the recovery. That was scary. And Slaunch pretty close behind him. Going to try to enter into this podium. And Fireball has gotten through all of these drivers somehow, which could not have been easy. Look at the gaps. Still a lot of time left. And again, this is a conky track. This track is tough, so this is, I mean, kind of like the TRS, even without a collision. You can't really count people out here. There's so many things that can go wrong. Every section can make some major mistakes. Oh, Hunter. Really close to messing up again. Slaunch trying to take the second place. And a really good drive. Getting through those whoops. Fireball with a nice drive through the whoops. He's starting to catch these guys. It is a nice pack in front of him. And that's Luke getting up to lap traffic there. That's Sector. So lap traffic going to get involved here soon as well. Very quickly on this track. Very quick lap times. And you know, an Arena Cross Series 2, I think could also be fun. I think TRS has to be the move after this, but even this race, a lot of cheese going down, a lot of potential. Oh man, tough crash for Sector there in front of some of the lead drivers too. Fireball trying to get through. And Luke trying to get by Camby. Slaunch, Luke Slaunch 1-2, and Fireball getting into that third place. Roman with a really tough mistake right there. It seems to be a pretty settled top 5 with Luke, Slaunch. Oh, tough crash for Slaunch. Fireball, Hunter, and Roman. Like, that seems to be like the clear top 5 here. And then all the other drivers seem to be like in their own battles. And Fireball making massive gains here. Trying to catch up to Slaunch and trying to make the pass on him. He has caught him. Tough crash for Luke up there too. So it could be an opportunity for the lead here for them soon. If something like that happens again, they got lap traffic too. Fireball making a slight mistake right there. Going to cost him some time. But Slaunch in a pretty good spot after that. Mistake out of Luke. If he can hit a nice whoop run, it looks like he does. He's going to plow through those lap drivers. Fireball tries to get by him as well, and it looks like he'll be able to. Yeah, this section, trickier than it looks. Top 3 drivers hitting it well that time. Fireball with a little case, but, you know, better than destroying yourself, so not that bad. That's kind of what you want to do. You know, if you can't hit the triple, you want to, like, case it how Fireball did. There are much worse ways to case it. And Luke Dyson his way by shift. Slaunch potentially coming up there soon. The mistake for Luke on the exit. Slaunch getting through clean. Fireball getting through it clean. Sand section. Oh, Slaunch with a rough sand section, though. Fireball plowing through it. Through the whoops, too. He's got a lot of speed right there. Really nice run. And some lappers as well. Could see some craziness. So Luke hits it clean that time. Fireball is going to mess it up, and happens to everyone. Oh, man. If he didn't get stuck on the seat for so long, that wouldn't have been that bad. Update on the laps. We're getting pretty close to halfway through this one. Oh, Luke with the tough crash again. So Fireball and Luke getting hit with it. And they both get slowed down a ton off of it. And this just puts everybody together. All these mistakes, everybody is bunched up here. Top 4, because Hunter's here now too. Nobody running a clean race in this first moto. I mean, they're tired too. It's been 2 grueling races before this. Tough tracks, tough competition. It's really hard to keep it going for this 3rd race. And Hunter making the move. Look at this battle, top 4 right here. Going through the whoops. Everybody, this is nice. Really good battle here. This looks like an oval pack. What? Hold on. Did anybody else see that? This fantastic battle. And look at Slaunch purple driver. What? Oh my god, that could have been his race. And he gets the perfect flip into the recovery, and Luke goes down on the lapper shift, and Hunter goes down on Armada. The lapper issues gonna play huge here. Fireball's gonna get the lead. And Luke and Slaunch going at it for second net. All these mistakes, putting Roman back in it, and Fireball's the biggest benefactor of that. Look at this. If he can get by this lapped pack, he's looking really nice. I mean, we're already halfway through. The rest of the track's pretty clear if he can get by these guys, so he might be really set for this one now after that. Unless he gets screwed really hard by one of these guys, and look at that. He goes down in the whoops. Luke right behind him. See if he can make anything happen with Opix in front of them too, with a slight inside contact. Luke trying to get to the inside, not able to do it. Go through here. Both not hitting it that great. Fireball hitting it a little bit better. Roman with the mistake. Every driver in the front having issues with that section that time around. Fireball just cleans out shift right there, not wasting any time, or can be. Oh my god, Luke going for the Tomac, but it backfires. This is what happened to Fireball a lap ago. This is like the exact same thing. And Fireball's going to run away with that lead. And again, if he gets by those lappers, he could be good. And everybody's been cheesing, but he's just been surviving the cheeses, I guess. But look at this. This is like that oval race, like 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. All right here in contention. Really close between... Oh, man, Slaunch landing on a lapper. But yeah, these guys seem to be the defined top 5. Oh, Slaunch with a tough landing there. Makes some massive regains in the sand section. Not Hunter's best sand section. Still holding on to that top 5, though, which I bet he's super satisfied with as far as his like arena cross, supercross performances go. He's probably pretty happy about being in that position. God, that sand section looks insane. The lighting on this track's crazy. So Fireball, so 7 laps to go here. Oh, tough. Crash on the exit of the whoops for Luke, going for every ounce of speed, still trying to catch up to Fireball, but it's going to be tough at this point. Not a lot of time left. Whoop. Again, 7 laps remaining, and these laps go by quick, so it might just have to be to protect for the podium at this point, as all those drivers are still pretty close. Fireball now clicking it off. 6 to go. Those whoop runs, and Luke, Roman, and Slaunch, anybody's game. Hunter's kind of fallen out of this pack at this point. That last crash was too violent. But look at this, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Spots up for grabs here. Oh, rough sand for Luke there. Roman and Slaunch with pretty nice runs. The whoops, though, different. Slaunch with an amazing whoop run is just going to drive right by Roman in the whoops. Some lappers coming out too. Atlantic Champ. Oh, Luke with the landing. And Roman and Slaunch going to get by. Can they get by the lapper? Just going to do it. You're 4 laps to go for Fireball. And the cheeses are still continuing behind him. He's starting to get into the groove. He's running away with this one. So Slaunch and Roman looking pretty good now. They can hold on to it. Through that sand. Going for those wheelies through the whoops. Roman with a really nice whip run that time by. And yeah, Fireball going to be coming to 2 to go right here. Not a lot of time left. We'll keep our eyes on Fireball as well. He's going to hit 2 to go right there, I believe. Not a lot of time remaining. 2nd, 3rd, 4th is still really close. Here comes Fireball, going to take this white flag here soon. And look at the gains that he's made. I mean, look, he's getting close to these guys now. It's ridiculous. He's getting by Hunter. That's going to slow him down quite a bit, but takes the white flag right there. These guys still got to go around another time. So 2nd, 3rd, 4th going to hit the white flag right there. And Roman and Luke could be pretty close. Fireball coming through the sand. Oh, yeah, it's getting real close. But here comes Fireball through the whoops, and he's going to take it. Takes the first moto here at Vizima. Slaunch looking good for 2nd. 3rd still up for grabs. Slaunch going to take it. And the run through the whoops. Roman going to lose it through the whoops on the last turn. And going to go down to 4th. Luke takes 3rd. 5th is going to be... Damn, Hunter fell off pretty hard at this point. He was really keeping up early on. It looks like 5th will be Hunter. A lot of drivers with laps still to go. All right, so crazy ending to the race there. Some of these battles are just not ending tonight. So it's going to be, for that first moto, Fireball 1st, Slaunch 2nd, Luke 3rd, Roman 4th, Hunter 5th, 6th is Opix, 7th is Armada 8th, Camby 9th, Atlantic 10th Sector 11th Shift. That moto win for Fireball, getting his 3rd of the night. It's looking pretty good for this opening tournament. We get the drivers lined back up on the gate. Here we go, Moto 2. We're getting right into it. We're getting right into it. Athleticism. Oh, man. Way rougher start than last time, I think. It's hard to remember at this point. Oh my god, the carnage. Still drivers getting stuck on that berm. I think Champ has the lead. He gets the whole shot. Oh my god, did I hear hijacking? That's not good. Oh, wow. You do not want to be a driver to go down in that section in front of the entire pack on the first lap. That is awful. Oh, Slaunch going for it with the wheelies. But Fireball sneaks in. Opix there too. Oh, the rough landing for Opix. That's a tough break. Armada and Luke split the difference. Go by him. Slaunch going for the consistency. A bit slower, but a bit safer. And he's just gunning for it there in the sand. Fireball looking really strong. And it's scary for him to get this lead early on. Slaunch going for that whoop run to keep this alive. Almost. Had a really nice run right there. Almost. Got to the inside of Cases the jump. Unfortunate. So it's going to be a Fireball, Slaunch, Luke. Same top 3 already. Kind of crazy. Same top 3. Finished the last moto. They got there a lot quicker this time, though. As a whole. And look at them all going for those wheelies through the whoops. That's Opix and Hunter running at the top 5. Roman with his best finish of the night in that first moto. But he's going to have some work to do here in this one. Wow, look at that. Did you see what Fireball did right there? Let's take a look at that. Almost absolutely destroying himself in the sand section. Like, this got really close. This could have been super bad. Really cool run right there. But pretty dangerous. Ended up being fast, but he could have let Slaunch catch up right there. That was a risky one. But it's tough. Oh, Slaunch, no. It looked like he had a really good run. Goes down. And the way he recovers, too, and then backs into the rest of the field. Super unfortunate recovery. That's going to put Hunter on the inside. Oh, no. It's looking like Hunter's stuck. And he finally gets it going. Unfortunate there. Oh, and Slaunch again. He was having a really nice run to start this one off, looking like he could compete with Fireball, but these two cheeses have been really tough for him. Armada and Opix having a nice battle right there. Yeah, those were really tough for him. Yeah, Fireball with a fat lead. But the same 2, 3, 4 last time. Getting back together. Could see some good battles again. Opix and Armada much better on the start this time around. Hunter, a little more work to do. He had a great moto last time around. He's definitely going to want to try to keep it up for the overall because he's one of those guys that, you never know, might have to make it into the playoffs off of points. So he's getting good points here at a track type that he may not be as strong at. Going to be really important for him. Oh, man, nice drive. On the outside, Opix forcing it. Take that pass on Armada. Really well done. Sludge going for it in the sand. Rough runs through the whoops for all of them right there. I need to take a drink. All this talking is legit, like, just destroying me. As if I'm already not destroyed enough. Oh, Slunch going for it in the whoops. Loses some time at the end of it. And look, that's Fireball right there again. Similar to last moto, but a lot earlier this time around with a better start. He's going to be starting to lap the top 5 here soon. Could make things interesting for these battles because we have Roman, Opix, and Armada fairly close here. Oh, Opix saving it. A really risky sand section. We don't see that many people go down in the sand section for how close some of their runs are. And yeah, Fireball's just, I think one key part to his speed is he's getting through the whoops. A lot of other drivers having some fast, having some slow runs through the whoops, but Fireball so far has looked pretty consistent through them with only a minimal amount of bad runs. And plowing through the sand really efficiently as well. And if you can do that on this track, that's just going to equal speed. If you can hit this section nice and get consistent speed in the sand and the whoops, you're going to be really fast here. He's showing that. And it's going to be Fireball first. This is Luke's second. Lappers. Slaunch third. And then there's Fireball. It's going to be Roman fourth. Opix fifth. Armada sixth. And Hunter, he's actually getting there. He's starting to make gains. So Hunter's showing he actually has some speed on this track. One of his better AXs, Supercrosses for sure. Not a driver that, he usually struggles with it. Usually pretty outspoken on it too, but I don't know. He's working it on this track. Maybe he's finally figured it out a bit. Maybe this track will be the one to kickstart it. Let's take a look at the laps. Fireball going to be going to 16 here, so we still have a lot of time left. 13 laps to go. A lot of drivers close by here. A lot of lapper action. And is that Opix? Trying to work his way by Roman here. Going for a 4th place. Opix feeling it possibly after that little mistake there. Armada starting to fall off the pace. But Opix potentially feeling it after that TRS performance. And, you know, wasn't really anywhere to be seen in that first moto. But this second moto here, he is in competition for this top 5. And he's another driver like Hunter. Top 5 for him on an AX could be huge. I mean, obviously he got that win. So, like, he's probably in the playoffs, like, damn near guaranteed. But still, you want to be as safe as possible. You want to get as many points as you can. Fireball clicking off another lap, getting by Slaunch there. 18. It's 11 to go. Getting by another lapper. A little mistake, but not too bad. Good recovery. Still good battles here. Armada gets by Opix. So these battles, I mean, look at this. Roman, Hunter, Armada, Opix, they're still there. Going at it, keeping it alive. Like I said, a lot of positions up for grabs. You got to remember, a lot of these guys are probably fairly close in the tournament points too. Some bonus points there could help their chances for that playoff race. A lot at stake here. Even though it's just the first race in, you want to get the best start you can. Because that playoff, when the playoffs happen, those events are going to be ridiculous, and it's going to be, you know, it really is unprecedented. We haven't had anything like it. I mean, it's kind of like a grand final, but grand final was obviously a separate thing to the regular season championship, and the way the playoff format will work, we'll split it up a little bit, and it's just going to be something that we haven't seen before. And a lot of these drivers are going to try to get through this regular season as strong as they can. Fireball trying to make his round of 8 as easy as possible, stacking up these wins, which will give him those bonus points in that round of 8. And again, it'll reset for the last round, but the round of 8, it'll help him a lot, make things a lot easier. 7 to go. I don't even know what the fuck I'm watching anymore. I don't even drop the F-bomb that much in these videos, but I'm so shocked right now. It's ridiculous. Roman and Hunter. Look at this, Hunter getting by Roman. I mean, Roman, really strong run in the first moto, but Hunter is actually having a freaking drive. He's in 4th. Look at Slaunch. That's Slaunch in 3rd right now. Hunter is legitimately frying right now. Like, he was in, like, 7th or 8th. He's having a fantastic race here, and we've caught some of it. Really good drive to the front. 5 more for Fireball. Gonna be 4 more here. Not a lot of time left. He's gonna go for that last lap driver to try to get by Luke here and lap the field, which will be a really strong showing. And here it is. It looks like he'll take it. Which at this point, I mean, he's just kind of chilling. 3 to go. Oh my god. What just happened? What just happened? All of this mixing up. Hunter's drive to the front. Maybe going to the drain. What just happened here? Roman in the mix. Armada there, Hunter. That just changed everything. I don't even know what happened there. Let's get a look at that. Oh, is it too... Yeah. This looks like it kind of started with Armada. See, Armada and Hunter, something must have happened because Hunter was on the drive to catch up to Slaunch. Look at where he is now. Something must have happened. And then Roman lags. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Roman lags. Causes Armada and Hunter to crash. That is so unfortunate. Nothing you can do about that. That's just tough luck for them. And like, for some reason, everybody just packed up here. Tons of drivers on different laps here. They're just all packed up. Fireball going to take the white flag this time by. Going to have a really good, just amazing performance here. To take this another sweep for the night and the tournament as well. If he can round it out one more time. He's going to go through the sand. Nice and clean. Down to the whoops. He's going to wrap it up there. Fireball for the sweep on Vizima. And remember, Luke is in second, but a lap down, so we have to wait on some of these other results. Hunter and Armada going at it there, but I think Luke has them a lap down. So, yeah, it's weird. This is weird right now. Yeah, Fireball 100% ran an extra lap. So Luke going to be coming in line right there. It's going to be second place. Oh, that sucks for Armada. And third place will be Slaunch. Fourth place, not sure. Avix still going around. Roman, Hunter. And it looks like Roman will hold on to that fourth place in both motos. Looked a little scary there, but was able to hold on to it. So you're ahead of Atlantic then? So at the end there, it got really confusing. Or does Roman... Oh, so Opix pulled the extra lap cheese as well. So get conked, Roman. Opix pulling out the fourth place. It's going to be Fireball, Luke, Slaunch, Opix, Roman, Hunter 6th, Camby 7th, Armada 8th, and Sector 9th, Atlantic 10th, and Shift 11th there for the second moto on Vizima. I am worn out, if you can tell. Overall results, Fireball going to take first, Luke second, Slaunch third. That Moto 2 results. It was 80 points in the motos for Fireball, 72 tied for Luke and Slaunch. 67-65 are the scores for Roman and Opix, 4th and 5th overall. 64 and 59 going to be Hunter and Camby, 6th, 7th. 8th is going to be 59 as well for Armada, 9th. Atlantic, 55. Sector 10th, 55. 11th, Shift, 50. Rounding out the tournament, and we'll get it in the recap, but the top 5 for the first tournament will be Fireball in first with a 238, Luke second with the 223, Slaunch third with the 216, Opix fourth with the 203, and Roman fifth with 191. And then we'll just go through all the results. 6th Armada with 186, Hunter 7th with 186, Sector 8th with 170, Shift 9th with 160, Atlantic 10th with 160, Puma 11th with 104, Budro 12th with 62, and Camby 13th with 59. And the tough thing for like drivers like Camby and Budro is that those TRSs, those ovals, I mean, hell, in Arena Cross, if they can figure it out, they really got to go for that win because no mulligans this season. You know, their points are going to be a lot harder to attain if they're already missing races. So it's going to be really hard for them to make the playoffs off of points. So those drivers are really going to have to focus on just like a tier, like I said, a TRS race, an oval moto, just really trying to gun for a win would help them out a lot. Might be what they have to do. As far as all those other drivers go that are, you know, have all the starts, we have 10 of them. They're chilling right now, obviously. But as far as any other driver goes, you're gonna have to get a win at this point. That's pretty much what you need. I don't know how else you would do it. It would have to be a ridiculous points gap. There's no way that you would make that up. So it's going to put some pressure on for the drivers that are going to miss races, but it's not completely out of hand for them. And, you know, obviously drivers that are in front of them could miss races too. So doesn't mean it's over. Doesn't mean it's over, but it's definitely going to put some pressure on in some of these races.